Накидал мне квестов этот негр, блять. Чё за преследователь? Кто такой? Давай. Почему я его не видел? Кто за мной следил, я вообще не понял. О чем вы? Ладно.
The false sovereign has been an enigma for far too long. What say we make for Berman's eastern edge and investigate him? I can guide you to the vicinity of our destination, Master.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here.
I happen to understand Elvish,
Да
Master.
иди ты нафиг, блин. Чё вы такие приставучие? Чё, ребят, у вас фонариков нет?
This way, if you please.
Опять эти духи. Что-то громко.
As you wish, I shall return directly.
Опять там этих кабанчиков хуячат. Сюда. Well done. Это что такое? Ничего себе. Это типа у кого-то черта такая или что это? Снабженец. Это что такое было? Не понял. Ну круто. Это было круто.
This isn't right.
Чё продаешь?
Well met. Looking to make a...
Руду. Блин, у меня нету столько денег.
Hope to see you again.
Где бы денег пофармить?
Nothing caught your eye? Oh, that's a shame. Let's hope there's aught worth our coin after.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
Опачки.
Over here.
А, я думал, кто-то большой уже.
eternity. If it wasn't for the crick in my neck.
No sense letting go.
Over so soon? Why? We seem to have come through unscathed.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Nice.
Tis no more or less than what one might have expected.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner. Oh, now here's a surprise.
The thrill of discovery never gets old. Huh. I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this. The creature's corpse will serve us well.
You cut quite the hunter's figure.
Куда она побежала?
My curative magics are at your disposal.
The false sovereign has been an enigma for far too long. What say we make for Berman's eastern edge and investigate him? I've a rough idea of where our destination lies. Shall I show you there, Master?
You have our gratitude. Lead the way. He is really pushing your luck.
Ой, да я же случайно. Хуя. Да, а что? Кто на меня напал? Я не понял. Блядь, что за уроды? Они вообще нахуй уничтожили чела моего. Она очень сильная. Это нечестно. Это просто нечестно. Чё за...
I must summon reinforcements.
Сейчас мы его спасем. Нихуя себе. А я так могу делать? Конечно же нет. Да ну иди нахуй. Ну чё за бред, блядь? Кто это такие, блядь? Сейчас еще перед боем он сохранение сделал. Как обычно, блядь.
Your sovereign has been an enigma for far too long.
Блядь, кто это такие? Я не понял, блядь. Почему они нас напали, блин?
I can guide you to the vicinity of our destination, Master. You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
Кто это такие?
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Кто это? Почему?
Who are you then? What do you want?
Просто какие-то эти
This is generally used as a material.
уёбки, блядь.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Блядь. Если тебя начали атаковать, ты уже ничего не можешь сделать.
Master that attack, we would be invincible. Must we pass this way? Surely there's a less perilous route.
Чем тебе этот
Keeping an eye on either side. I suppose 'tis so.
Ничего себе тут, блядь.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battle so long as I'm around. I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items.
Да отстань. А где они на таком левеле находят такие пушки? Что за... Я тоже... Ой, такие
The
шмотки.
moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up. While traveling beyond the rift, I uncovered a treasure chest hidden in this very locale. Shall we seek it out? Naught compares to the thrill of victory.
Of the field indomitable. Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us
I'll wager I could make that shot.
I look forward to appreciating your marksmanship.
Куда ты нас привела, ёбаный рот, блядь. Не такой сильный оказался.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
Да иду, я иду.
Could you come over here? Having trouble keeping up? No matter. I shall wait for you as long as it takes.
The night sky is a balm to the battle-weary heart.
Like you are.
You there! Are you looking to enter the village? You'd best go elsewhere, friend. What's wrong? There's no business to be had here.
That man just now seemed rather on edge. What could he have seen here to inspire such suspicion?
Давай допросим его.
You'd best go elsewhere, friend. There's no business to be had here. That's for sure.
Допросил, проверяй. Яблок хоть не пиздим.
Is no more or less than what one might have expected.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Да, блядь. Так, 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 так. А, да? Ой. А это какой? Просто картофель.
Here I thought I was leading the way, but I suppose your whims take precedence. The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow. Eyes follow us wherever we go here. It is enough to make one jumpy. It is eerie, but we must needs press on.
Вы кого-то видите? Я вообще даже никого не вижу.
What could yon chest be hiding? I must know.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service? Fancy a look at my wares?
Блять, пиздец цены, конечно. $22 000 золота. Где золото-то брать?
Always a pleasure.
Well, it takes two to make a sale. And this seller had nothing to tempt us with. Our funds are better spent elsewhere.
Да нет, как раз таки. Что я нищий.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
Или у него цены какие-то ебанутые.
This is the inn, of course. Nothing's free in this world. A good merchant knows the trade is... Do stop by again.
А зачем сделали вот эту кнопку
This is
беседа?
for you, master. I thought it might come in useful.
As quiet as a mill.
Really now, you mustn't shirk your duty, lest you forget, 'tis the Arisen we serve here.
I'm well aware of that, thank you.
Как вы заебали, идите сюда.
As you wish. I shall return directly.
I shall take this opportunity to observe our surroundings. Tis a letter most inscrutable, and I fear 'twill remain as such. If we cannot find another piece to this puzzle.
Чё кусок латуни?
soundly tonight.
You wish me to return? At once, Master.
Ничего, что я тебя обворовываю, да? Всё нормально.
Dare I presume I've caught your eye?
Да не, ничего, сиди.
Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself.
I'll sleep soundly tonight.
Да, господи.
It is clear you're not interested in arriving at our destination, so I'll hold off on guiding us there for now. There will be other opportunities to lead. For now, let us follow.
Greetings. I must say I'm impressed by your intuition, sir. I trust you are enjoying your sojourn in a... If you have any questions, ask away. I should be glad to aid you. You're curious what I know of you? Naturally, I'm not the only one. Our village has its own network of spies and informants, you see, and your title tends to make you stand out among... You're the second arisen to come to Vermont, and you've allied us in response... Oops. Don't misunderstand. I'm no ally of the Queen Regent. Those who deal in information must ne'er align themselves with a particular power. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Beg pardon? A letter? Oh, brass means imitating someone in thieves' cant. This letter means to say something. Naturally, I can say nothing as to the who or what of the arrangement. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Arthur, I've lived in this village many a year, but I can't say I've heard of someone by... Is there aught else you'd care to ask? If aught about our humble village seems strange to you, for 'tis here that thieves are instructed in the skill to begin with. Those who wander into the village are evaluated. Of course, you are no exception. Which is to say, you have my approval. Is there aught else you'd care to ask?
Так обучи меня, я же тоже вор.
Aye. Take care.
This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful.
You, sir, are worthy of inheriting. Once mastered, 'twill allow you to fell all foes, both minuscule and mighty.
Опачки. Такой... А у меня был же вроде клинки и пламени, не? По-моему, ты выдал мне какой-то кринж.
Just imagine imagine the coin we'd gain from selling this.
Whether or not we make the sale is for the Arisen to decide.
Кто-то нас ждет уже, походу. Кто это такие?
Don't bring trouble to my door.
Что-то тут нечисто.
Is this place bereft of beasts and brigands both? I'll take the peace and quiet over a horde of enemies any day.
Где-то тут есть подземный вход. Вам так не кажется? Так, а я чё, квест, получается, еще делаю, да? Ну да, я еще нихуя не узнал. Может, ёбнуть ему по голове? Он что-нибудь расскажет? Вот водопад что-то скрывает. О, монетка.
I'd wager our merry band can handle whatever comes. So long as we remember to keep our assigned roles, we shall be a united front in the face of any foe. Indeed, you are correct. Might there be aught over there? You ought to take a closer look.
Oh, I not have thought we'd find one.
Our collection grows. Ah, I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
You cut quite the hunter's figure.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain.
Да, отстань.
We'll never reach our destination if you continue in that direction, Master. But I suppose I can guide us there later. The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
Или все-таки надо с кем-то просто поболтать? Вот это именно беседовать нажимать. Я не понимаю.
I'll hold on to this. After all, an ounce of prevention
Oh,
is
еще
worth a
монетка.
pound of cure.
Как рыбу ловить? Да что ты? Пиздец, игра. Плавать мы не умеем.
best go. There's no business to be had here.
А ты сам хочешь сказать честно? Может, тут надо переночевать?
think it is. Aye, I reckon so. Or you needing me? What brings you here?
Fancy a look at my wares?
What brings you here?
Well met, sir. The safer the roads, the heavier my pockets.
Блядь, до сих пор не хватает мне. А на место чего он надевается-то?
Always a pleasure.
Плежа. А, то есть можно одеть и это, и то. Это типа маска. М. Я вас понял. Так. Так и что здесь делать?
Shopping is such fun.
We ought to have enough supplies to last us. Here to our escort of me. Can't say of any tidings.
Ah, you must be the visitor I've heard so much about. Have you some business here in the village? You would know of our village? As you can see, 'tis a simple... Is there aught else I can help you with, sir? Arthur. 'Tis a
That was
name
a
unfamiliar to me.
Pistapolis.
At least no one by that name lives here, sir. Arthur. At least no one by that name lives here, sir. As you like, sir.
Work done gracelessly is work done poorly.
Ah, you must be the As you like.
This is of course. Nothing's free in this world.
Пиздец у вас цены.
You shan't hear me complain about an...
Даже лайк не поставил,
I
пидор.
return safe and sound. I dare say, wiser. Open your eyes, everyone. It is dark out, but our day begins. Step lively. Journey by starlight shall make for a nice change of pace.
I don't know about you, but I am full of vim and vigor.
Куда она пропала?
Scared the life out of me.
Well met, sir. How much?
Got something for me?
А чё за, блядь, метла? Она чё, ведьма какая-то?
I suppose I couldn't.
Tis dark as pitch, master.
Так зажги фонарь, чё ты, блядь? Сука, пока его найдешь.
Pray, light your lantern afore I trip.
Блядь, а то у меня чувство какое-то, что вот нужно куда-то туда. Почему-то. Область большая, и она не в деревне. Как раз таки самое важное. Что где-то здесь какой-то потайной ход есть такой. Они же какие-то воры там или что они там. У них по-любому есть потайное какое-то место. Как зайти куда-нибудь. Ах, так.
I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
Опачки. Так, так, так. А что нам делать?
Goodness, we're higher up than I thought. Could be quite painful. Going to fall. Careful now.
Да нет, ну нам не сюда точно. Так, пойдем закупимся у торговца. Я немножко поделал голды за кидром. Собственно, способы есть на ютубе.
Speaking of which, look how many women we count among our number.
And yet no two of us are the same.
Ну, намного меня не хватило.
wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Ай.
Fancy a look at my wares? Well met, sir. How might I... Well met,
Что
sir.
продается?
How might...
Так странно, всего по 9
I be of
штук.
service?
Хотя нет, вот здесь по 3. А, я помню, в первой части такие же были. Кольцо. Надо взять, наверное. Че у нее волосы с волосами пиздец какой-то.
Always a pleasure.
Что, зарезать его?
There are few things as exciting as receiving new equipment.
By what margin will it improve our performance in battle, I wonder?
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Oh, how lovely. I'll have to remember this place.
Mice follow us wherever we go here. It is enough to make one jumpy. It is eerie, but we must needs press on.
Тут что-то с освещением стало.
Oh! I think...
Или этот туман какой-то появился. Да тихо вы, блядь. Так. Нихуя не понимаю, что делать.
affection grows. Ah, I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
The twinkling stars are captivating to behold.
Indeed, you are correct. Apologies, master, but you will have to do without us for the time being. We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
Опа. Опа, вот же, что-то тут есть, наконец-то.
No fear, master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while. 'Tis not our place to hurry.
О май гад. Ловушки. А они что, со мной не идут? Почему? О. Какие-то качели, да? Че они разваливаются? Почему я скатился? Да, это все разваливается. Кринж. Почему нельзя просто противовес положить и все? Да, блять. Как он настолько наклоняется? Что за бред? Не может настолько наклоняться. Мешает хуйня это. Это ничего сложного, просто хотел по-другому пройти. По-любому тут ловушки какие-то будут. Ой, какие-то слизняки там. Фу, изи, изи. Lemon squeeze. Говно какое-то. Здравствуйте.
You made it after all.
Да, это было очень сложно.
Guess that means I win. Oi. Dear me.
Чё?
You didn't disappoint, did you? You've done well. Seems only fair I answer any questions weighing on you. Go on. What can I say? Not many people bother with this place. Luckily for me, you were different. Knew I was right to bet anyway. Most visitors get fooled into going up to the manor. We send them packing with a trifle, and if they don't question it, good riddance. Anyone that complacent has got no... We only train the rare few who make it here. Some might go so far as to say that the entire village was built around... That all you wanted to ask? Figures you'd want to know about him. We're supposed to be neutral. Ordinarily, I wouldn't say... But I suppose I can tell you, the situation being what is. His real name is Dara. But he's been... We had no choice, see? After he went, we're men and women of shadow. That's why he was cast out. He'll near... That all you wanted to ask? For all this, Dara was in line to become the next thief, but he failed. Took a massive injury to... So the title fell to me. That's when he went off, saying he used the scar on his chest to pose as the Arisen. And what a scheme that turned out to... Still, you'd have a hard time proving that he's not who he says he is. He's a wily... But we can't have him thinking that he gets to go off and enjoy a peaceful life in the lap of luxury after... Methinks he needs something to remind him of the debt he owes us.
Что за бред?
Now, as to the Maester's teaching, not sure you'll be...
По-моему, вы мне какую-то хуйню подсовываете.
You're the one then? Fine.
Чё у тебя с башкой?
A lonely place. Not without its charms.
I've things to...
Not half bad! How dare you?
Thank you, sir.
Какие-то дурачки все. А сейчас я выйду за водопадом, да?
Take joys by the handful and regrets by the pinch.
Блин, ну, чё за бред? Я только купил кинжалы. Рили? А, не хуже. Слава богу. Да, блядь. Мне эта карта бесит.
It is quiet about.
My apologies for the wait. We grew further apart than I'd anticipated. You're here! I've been waiting for you.
Я же помню тебя. Я ж тебе покупал лекарства. Нет? Это не она?
Well met, sir.
Отсюда не зайти, типа, было.
A lonely place. But not
Ладно,
without
валим.
charms.
Гайс. А, ну здесь я везде был. Хм.
Oh, that took nary a moment. Now that we're here, what did you have in mind, Arisen?
Yes, take it easy today. My knees are acting up.
Clean and tidy. What else needs doing? Seems I'm not the only one who's too busy to rest. A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Greetings. Here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations.
Зачем мне это? Вот это прикольно. Наверное.
If there is aught I may assist you with, simply say the word. Do come again!
Oh, there's something written here.
Shall we take a closer look?
I'm surrounded by whingers on all sides.
Right, I see. That's a relief.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. Have you divined aught of the false sovereign, your Majesty? This appears to be a bill calling for the arrest of a man named Dara. But hold a moment. Does this man's countenance... I see. If your Majesty is certain that the two are one and the same, then I am convinced that... Ah, but of course. I surmise your Majesty intends to put a clever plan. The Queen Regent will be forced to deny any connection to our new sovereign. Furthermore, 'twill serve as an attestation to Dara's existence, which shall remain an undeniable, and all the while, the doubts lurk in a clever ploy indeed. I've no doubt that this bill will prove its worth in due course. You have my...
Most is a capable sort. I'd wager this will make life rather... difficult for the Queen Regent. Off to Vernworth Palace then.
Captain will have away if I skip another patrol.
It's just... Another day, same as the one afore it.
We'll never reach our destination if you continue in that direction, Master. But I suppose I can guide us.
Welcome to pure and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember misers die early death. Many thanks. I appreciate the business.
Might as well take a look while you're here, then.
This really is fine craftsmanship.
The goblins... I hope you can reclaim aught from the fiends. 'Twould bring me peace of mind to know someone taught them a lesson at least.
hope there's aught worth out. Coin next time.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
All this surely doesn't.
Oh.
A good sleep will ensure... Open your eyes, everyone. It's dark out, but our day begins. Step lively. Journey by starlight shall make for a nice change of pace.
I don't know about you, but I am full of vim and vigor.
Wait for the new equipment to come.
Onward to Vernworth Castle.
Follow me.
Quite the predicament. I'd sooner stay out of that where it's possible.
Our road was a long one, but here we are at Michelle. Main here.
You are the Arisen. Follow me!
About time I taught that dullard a lesson. goblins lurking about.
Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards spy you, I will be forced to play my part. Pray, be cautious, Your Majesty.
Еще не понимаю, что делать.
Such quietude.
I must earn the people's faith.
Куда я должен идти? Блин. Я не могу навыки же поменять.
Preparation is key. I up my training regime.
Would that all my days were searching.
Mayhap I'll come here.
Да они же ходят туда-сюда. Что я должен делать? Ай, блядь.
I shall suffer none to disturb his peace. Monsters ranged nearer than ere they dared before. These soldiers lack discipline.
Who's there? Pray, keep your voice low. 'Twouldn't be good for either of us if someone was summoned to come check on me. Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to light? Aye, Disa is my mother. Pray forgive me for not telling you sooner. It was never my intent to deceive you. I simply feared that if I spoke the truth, none would wish to involve them. But that is no longer a concern. 'Tis clear that we are allied. My word, you mean to say that you are the true Arisen? That the Sovereign currently... Could Mother have had a hand in that as well?
Regent Kin Sven appears to be missing from his chamber.
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the Regent Kin, 'tis us who'll answer to her grave.
Forgive me. My absence seems to have made this rather more difficult for us. You ought leave the... This room turned up little of interest. But I've a mind to look into this further. I shall send word. I'll head out first and speak with the Sentinels. Use that opportunity to make good.
Sven, where have you been?
Forgive me. I couldn't sleep. A stroll might clear my head.
I've been on my feet all day. My legs are as lead.
I should very much like to rejoin you, Master.
Блин, надо было скиллы, блин. А, нет, тут не могу менять скиллы.
Sometimes I wonder. Wonder if I'm cut out for this work.
Pray in there, put gold in my pocket.
My apologies, sir, but as you are not a member of this establishment...
Those new recruits could barely lift their swords.
My head will roll if force goes awry.
Materials such as this can be combined to craft things.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Cannot afford another night of cavorting. A fine spot to take my mind off my troubles.
Quiet at last.
A fine place to sit and gather one's thoughts. Think naught ever goes right for me.
Nothing more pathetic than begging for your life.
This is where I come when life hits. I will find you.
Our soldiers need better training.
I've no time to be social. I've too much to do.
Just a fine place to sit and gather one's and I'll be done for today.
My bed is this.
Suppose I'd best get to
As
work.
sharp as this.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
Well met, sir.
Stomach's complaining. I'll have an early supper.
Suppose I must earn my keys. I shan't resist.
As they say, fancy again.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen your how fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen Regent's office? This scrap. 'Twas part of a letter. This alone can prove little, but 'tis clear that Deeza's schemes run deep. To think, Deeza's actions of weight is a surprise, but a welcome one. Deeza, if Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by drawing Deeza's focus, we may be able to... You have done well, Your Majesty. Though I am limited in...
Mystifying. Mazes. Now there's a name to remember.
Acting up today.
Can't help but see a turncoat in every face.
I ought to turn in.
Greeting. Here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocation. If there is aught I may assist you with,
Always a pleasure.
Won't someone do aught about this?
I must be
One can never have too many materials. I'll harvest some now.
Here at last. I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
I suppose all we can do is wait.
I must ask you to comport yourself with the utmost...
I shall suffer none to disturb this peace.
These masters are naught but a hindrance.
You're far from your station, are you not?
I was bored out my skull guarding the palace. At least here I can listen to some courtly music. Makes the hours go by that much quicker, you see.
You ought not to abandon your post.
I must be vigilant. The townspeople depend on me.
I find dressing for these occasions awfully tedious.
Have you heard? There's to be more restrictions on goods traded with Batal. Apparently even
Our first sovereign in decades. At last, we'll see the end of the age of boxes. Indeed.
Another fancy party hosted by the Arisen.
So, tell me more of this.
Only they are capable of repelling the dragon and guiding us toward a brighter future. Not so for the Queen Regent and her son.
I've seen my fair share of noble Arisen.
Ones are often called nomads. They are transient creatures by nature. They all want to vanish on occasion, are they not? True, but dwarves are not the only ones.
Makes a man wonder when our true ruler's gonna rise up and deliver our salvation.
Enough of that. Such things are not for common soldiers to question.
This is a sword
All this merrymaking is a joy to behold.
Surely these extravagances cannot contain...
Is there nary a chance to make a fresh
To the Sovereign's health.
I'm unsure.
Perchance the Sovereign, wounded in glorious combat with the... Indeed. 'Tis a weight off my heart to think that our fair verm...
Happiness is a full...
All my days.
Those recruits don't know pommel from point.
Would that all my days were... Is this some manner of such quiet?
Sometimes I wonder if I'm cut out
Now
for this
here's
work.
a welcome sight.
Have you need of me?
Sometimes I wonder if I'm cut out for this job.
If all places were so welcoming. This place is awful dull. Can't complain, mind.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm cut out for this work.
This sort of quiet means all's well.
Dare say I could forget all my troubles here.
Whingers on all sides.
Silence cultivates wisdom. I dare say.
Mayhap I really would have been better off.
Silence cultivates wisdom.
Preparation's key. I up my training regime.
Dull days for us are a sign that all is well. Such quiet.
We got to keep moving.
But not at the expense of my duty. I'm nodding off where I stand.
I
I'll
don't
be
complain
trying
when
to-
I know how to spend.
Always a fresh breeze blowing round here.
How intriguing.
I'd be wary after all I've seen. Quiet at last. There's
Mayhap
no
I'll come
easy
here
thing.
and have a day to myself.
Seems
This
my
sort of quiet
feet
means all's
always
well.
apologies, Master. My mind was 1,000 leagues away.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
I suppose all we can do is wait.
Suppose I'd best get to work.
Nary an engaging tale to be had in all the court.
Can't help but talk in a whisper when I'm here.
Pray in, ne'er put gold in my pocket.
'Tis quiet about.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few. These really are hidden in the most unlikely places, aren't they?
The thrill of discovery never gets old.
Ha! I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
Would that I could count courage among my virtues.
'Tis here that I beg you to conduct yourself with care, and with a reverence befitting of... You are more than welcome to...
One Maidstone shard is a mere rock, but combined they can work miracles. We must take care not to throw it away by mistake.
Memory serves. There is another place we were to visit not far from here.
The decision of which task to prioritize is the Arisen's to make. may not enter the castle grounds, Master. We shall have to part ways at the gates.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
It's not our place to hurry the Arisen.
Use a rest.
Can't expect to fare so well every day.
Stay away from me.
Have you come to release me from this jail? Who are you? Oh, the rule. I must applaud the audacity, though the possibility certainly stands that the man currently residing in the palace is... Ah, they say the Arisen's breast bears a wound by that mark. This reminds me of a happening 148 years ago. During the reign of Regent Alphonse, a man named Crusoe appeared, and he went before the people, insisting that he, and not Regent Alphonse, was the true Arisen. And what befell him, you... Ha! Crusoe was discovered to be a liar. Aye. I dare say your arrival portends another beheading, but whose will it be? Escape? Here, I spend my days perusing the code and deciphering old texts. And I need not turn my ear to Deesers. That said, if you know of a place with a mountain of... Tell me. I suspected as much. Then...
A place to quench one's thirst for knowledge. I'll admit, 'tis an intriguing prospect.
There was a place fitting that description within the slums, as I recall. I think I get the idea.
I take. You take. Like it or not, I must go where duty calls me.
I mustn't let the captain see my knees.
wind up here anyhow?
Arms! Arms for the poor!
Farming might look like simple work. Can't say I've any tidings to Whatever am I to do?
How'd I wind up here?
Arms! Arms for the poor! Pray grant those
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
What now?
The pursuit of betterment is an endless journey. The pursuit of betterment is an endless journey.
Something's taken a wrong turn.
I'm so important under sunshine. This place gives me an ill feeling.
Arms! Arms for the poor! Pray grant those... Fortunate some salvation.
Loyalty's just another way to save your own skin.
This is a bit much for me. I'd best head home.
Fine place. This is on the side. See what I can find.
Well met. This here's... I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff.
Not half bad.
Well met. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff. Keep those orders coming. This fearsome world of...
Have a look.
Mayhap I ought to ask around town.
Way to our destination. But I presume you've a new one in mind. Lead on. Perhaps the Arisen has recalled some more pressing business. Fret not. I'm sure we'll come back to this eventually.
It's just another day. Same as the one before.
All I need right here.
Can't put a price on peace.
A forgotten rift stone we've not discovered lies nearby. 'Tis this way, as I recall, from my last sojourn beyond the rift. Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle. I'd wager our merry band can handle whatever comes. So long as we remember to keep to our assigned roles, we shall be a united front in the face of any foe. Right you are. it in our minds as a place of interest.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
I refuse to accept this.
I lament this common night.
You've my thanks. Here you are. No.
plentiful hereabouts. No harm in picking them.
I look forward to seeing your marksmanship.
The stars glimmer gorgeously this night.
Right you are. This might be worth
What?
Right, let me get that.
Riding in an ox cart would be a welcome reprieve.
It would allow us to save our strength. Assuming we're not attacked, that is. We might scratch another task off our list while we're here, if we are so inclined. We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once. Mayhap you'll learn aught of this scoundrel who would claim your title if you attend a palace masquerade. Off to Vernworth Palace, then. Though I cannot enter the palace myself, I will at least escort you to the entrance. You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
Our soldiers need better.
So, we finally arrived.
We cannot accompany you there, Master. But fear not, you'll find us here when you return.
There's much needs doing.
I'd sooner stay out
And
of
I
that.
feel
Very
I'll have
possible.
some
I'd
Lonely
sooner
to
stay
say
out
what
of
can
that.
I enjoy
Very
our
possible.
performance. Dull days for us are a sign that all is
I'm just grateful I
Dull days for us are a sign that all is well.
Naught compares to a real battle.
Dull days
Such
for us
quietude
are a
is
sign
a
that
blessing.
all is well.
Captain will have my head if I skip
Such
another patrol.
quietude is a blessing.
We've naught to discuss.
Mayhap a noble will succumb to my charms.
Mayhap I really do
My legs are bad. Anyone gives me trouble, then takes a steep.
How are we to fight with such worn out gear?
A breath of
That
That's
fresh
enough
air is just what I
intellectual
need.
labor for one day. Few others.
Best get to work.
Ah, the perfect spot to sit and
Can't
think.
make a living if I get myself last night's scuffle.
Silence cultivates wisdom.
Must hold out.
An ill-mannered thing, aren't? That's enough intellectual labor for...
I'm frightfully busy. No.
I'm nodding off where I stand.
Few of my fellows have.
I'm strong and my mind sharp.
I'm just grateful I get to lead a quiet life.
I've a niggling
Could you
feeling
have
I've forgotten
excitement
something.
in my life?
Very possible.
Got to start training.
After I have forestalled this.
Now you've done it.
I'll take any chance not putting on my... Well, here. I'd best move on.
This is quite a quandary.
I only pray my watch finishes without incident.
Perfect for meditation.
Always leave me here. Sometimes I wonder if I'm cut out.
Would that all my days were so tranquil. So tired. Just about anywhere.
I like to come here when I need a minute to think.
Too many undervalue the
My
importance.
back's so stiff after a day's patrol.
I fancy a kip. But not at the expense of my duty.
'Tis our duty to see this peace.
Good to see you, Master.
Will someone do aught about this? Beg pardon, sir, but might I have a tea? A friend of mine has an empty house, but no, you wouldn't come free, mind. But the price is a fair one, and you'd have a place to call your own. Well, you needn't decide this very moment.
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace, discussing a curious rumor.
Oh, did it pertain to the Queen Regent and an important personage, perchance?
Indeed. Some suppose there is more to her relationship with the...
Why, you there? Your presence is requested. Who's the one requesting? I didn't ask. 'Tis none of my concern. There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen, I bear word from Regent Ken Sven, Your Majesty. He espied the delivery of a suspicious package to a man named a minister, who happens to be one of the Queen Regent's staunchest and most powerful, from the pains he took to remain on scene. 'Tis plain that Allard wished this delivery kept away from prying eyes. That alone is reason to suspect a connection to Deeza's schemes. The Regent Kin intends to call Allard to his chambers. He bids you to use this opportunity to search the minister's chambers and see if there's aught to be learned. I shall ensure that the door to the minister's chambers is open between midnight and dawn. Pray, use that time to infiltrate and uncover.
This task is ours.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen a place with books likely to entice Magistrate Waldo, you say. Kendrick of the Gracious Hand is versed in many things. Perchance he knows of such a place?
Welcome.
What should I get up to today?
We're off to Vernworth Palace, then. Let us make for the palace, that you might investigate Minister Allard's chambers. Though I cannot enter the palace myself, I will at least escort you to the entrance. A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Would that I could spend all day here.
I always thought a short straw.
I pray, slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
What to do? I've no mother or father to speak of, you see. I wanted to get them a present to say thank you. The problem is, do you think you could help me? All I need is a bunch of... For true! I'm sure you'll find the Hoy, Arisen! Have you brought me a bunch of flowers already? Oh, just look at them. These should say, would you mind terribly if I asked you another favour? See, one of my friends taught me a magic spell. It's supposed to let you meet. All you have to do is find a silver stone. But there's the problem. Would you find a silver stone and bring it to me, Arisen? For true. And I'll be waiting.
Our next mission.
Oh, I can't find a silver stone. They're hard to find, aren't they?
Alms, alms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate some salvation.
Time to be heading home. I can while I'm in town.
Wouldn't say no to a ride.
Amenities here.
Suppose I'd best get to work.
Will this take long? Well, man, I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff.
Is it true? Only, I seem to recall someone else boasting of being near Riz. Just be sure you play your part. A fellow Drake or two, and I reckon you'll earn the people's faith.
You don't look like much.
This is no place to compose my thoughts.
Oh, well.
All the others made it. I'm ill at ease. Why is my luck so rotten?
Oh, my joints have been
Alms, alms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate some salvation.
Some meat would be
Just
nice.
remember,
If 'twas the
somewhere to
best.
times are hard.
Any loose coin about? Enough to make you rich.
Seems I've fewer worries.
As your pack becomes heavier, so too does your step. Perchance you ought to let a few things go. Shall we get some rest then?
If I see that rat again...
Are we to depart at this hour? I cannot see why we should choose to stumble around in the dark. Shall we check our packs and be off?
I don't know about you, but I am full of vim and vigor. We're off to Burnworth Palace then. Let us make for the palace, but you might investigate Minister Allard's chambers. I'd gladly accompany you into the palace if I could, Master, but my kind are only permitted as far as the entrance.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
Eager as I am to explore the castle with you, I fear my kind are not welcome within, but I shall see you to the entrance. Could you come over here? Here already, are we? If you must go off on your...
You are the Arisen. Follow me!
I've been here so long, I almost forgot why I came.
All seems well. I'd sooner stay out of the battle.
'Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards spy you, I will be forced to play my part.
I wish the minister would be more careful. He takes the sentinel posted outside his chambers with him everywhere. There are times when no one's standing watch there at all.
I only pray my watch finishes without incident.
What business could be so pressing that I must be stopped?
I would not presume to know, my lord. However, it must be a highly...
Or perhaps the boy has finally grown wise to the benefits my... Oh, unring you. As if anyone in this palace would dare say a word. Now, if Wilhelmina calls, tell her to await me in my chamber.
surely none more important than this.
Indeed. But that, Your Grace, would be better discussed in the presence. What are you doing in here? I don't recognize you. Guards, seize the intruder.
Mercy! We're done for.
Continue to suffer.
Not sure what to do
Must not
about
at the
it.
expense of my duty.
I've been on my feet. I'll wait for the new equipment to come in. Legs are as lead. I've been on my feet all day. My legs are as lead.
Always set a place for everyone in this place.
I could use a bit of excitement in my life.
Mistraining.
What is one to do? I wonder
My
what
list
room
of
outside
duties
of
grows here longer.
Now, we who are gathered here are naught but nameless nobles. 'Twould be
A welcome respite.
Twould seem our sovereign has recovered enough to walk. Word reached my ear. Surely these extract.
I find dressing for these occasions.
Such quiet.
I'm partial to a little quiet from time to time.
Another ale can't make.
Whatever am I to do?
Nice place this. I'm not going to leave for a few hours untroubled.
I must be vigilant. The townspeople depend on me.
Another ale can't.
All this merrymaking is a joy to be...
now. We who are gathered here
Such quietude is a blessing. Mindless labor is for mindless men.
Is there nary a chance to make British acquainted without a little spice?
Such quietude
Little
is
enough
a
gold to
blessing.
spend as 'tis.
A larger audience would
I wonder if anyone would notice if I'm mistraining. Silence.
the cream of the crop, after all. Well now, you're...
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. Well, scour what you like.
In here.
Open up!
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playground? Hmm? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Come on then, keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty. Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check, lest you forget these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, as you say, I'll go and sober up.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phasus?
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the Sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen be? You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. As you can see, I run an establishment that You're welcome to come and play anytime.
I've a nose for rumors of every ilk.
I could use a bit of excitement in my life.
No sense dwelling on what others think.
delightful breeze.
It is on me to bear what young
I've
children
little enough
can't.
gold to spend as tis.
This is where I come when life gets...
What is life without a little spice?
Feel deary with no one about. Now. Well, no one will disturb me here.
My arm's strong and my mind sharp.
I'm all spent.
I ought to find someone to buy me a drink.
Let me think on this.
It is on me. Just one last. I'll be done.
So many happy voices carried on the wind.
Always the same. Day after day.
Where to now?
Just how I like it. Always the same. Day after day. Just how I like it.
What's to be done about this?
Mayhap I'll go on an adventure of my own. Been a while since I heard a good story.
Oh, how lovely.
The
I'll have
sky
to
always
remember this
puts me
place.
in a contemplative mood.
A lonely place. But not without its charms. Even I know when to shut my trap.
I'm near tired of it.
So many happy voices carried on the wind. Now this is a conundrum. I am the
Lord
cream
heaven
of the
knows
crop.
Not much going on.
So many happy voices carried on the wind.
Always sets me to thinking of this place.
I'm not sure what to do. A lonely place. But not without its charms.
What is life without a little spice? No one will disturb me here.
At last, 'tis a relief to be at your side, Master.
Our party is reunited. Surely we can ask for no more than that.
I thought time.
This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations. It was an eventful journey, but we made it here all right.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. I know this sigil well. 'Tis the crest of the neighboring country of Batal, a land with which, let me see. It reads, "True to our word, pray make haste in securing Melv, that all might be made ready ere our plans are set in motion." A meager clue, though 'tis clear that the Queen Regent conspires with Batal. This does not, though the political situation is stable at present. Much blood has been spilled between Vermund. I fear such a partnership would only put, at any rate, to seem our search has led us to only more questions. Chief among them, what is meant by securing Melv and this God's way? I will investigate these matters as best I can. In the interim, Your Majesty, only once we have gleaned a fragment of the Queen Regent's plot, and ere it slips my mind, pray, take this.
Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with this phaser.
As a reward for you will of course require raiment befitting of the occasion. I would ask that Your Majesty return once you've procured such attire. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. Oh well. He is merely Desa's puppet then. 'Tis likely, even were he to be removed. I suspect, but if there's aught that compels my attention, 'tis this other man you mention. Phasus he seems a man of import, and yet pray, allow me to investigate this matter further. You've done
Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in